like MTV, but actually it's produced by Dearborn High School students. Discover how these back porch videos are creating a stir among rock music lovers. Then when Patti Davis was dared to set herself on fire and dive into a pool of water, she didn't even flinch. Watch the world's champion female high diver take the hottest plunge of her life. And find out how you can win tickets to the Michael Jackson Victory Tour from PM Detroit. Hi, I'm Maddie Majors, and welcome to PM Detroit. Gary's still on vacation, but he'll be back beginning next week. You know, Burt Reynolds is a very popular performer. He's very talented. He's also funny, but he doesn't keep his talents to himself. He has a ranch in Florida where he spends a lot of time working with young performers who are trying to be as successful as he is.
This is Hollywood star Burt Reynolds, hard at work on his newest film.
Okay, action.
But this isn't Hollywood. It's Burt's real home, a sprawling ranch in the South Florida flatlands. Burt comes here to relax, to teach acting classes at his Jupiter, Florida acting school, and to make movies. This one's called Stick. It stars George Segal, Charles Durning, and Candice Bergen.
How many cars you boost in your career?
412.
Jeez. You do any time?
He's a man who has his own set of rules. Armed robbery. Which he learned in prison. And he gets along great in prison. He just doesn't get along well outside of prison.
But in real life, Burt gets along great on both sides of the camera. In Stick, he's the star and the director.
There are very good directors, but they all come from other places. Burt has done everything that I have ever done, probably more. So he really understands.
As Los Angeles interviewer Reba Merrill discovered when she visited Burt in Florida, he values his experience away from Hollywood even more than he does his success as a star, especially when that means spending time down on the farm.
It's beautiful land, and it has a serenity and a feeling about it that makes me immediately kind of shed away all the Hollywood and New York that I've gotten all over me. It's a nice feeling.
Even here, though, Burt never quite escapes the show business mystique.
Yes, this is a big day for you. First day in pictures. It could be a big career.
And even when he's far away from the gossip columnists and autograph hounds, he works with aspiring actors, helping them polish their skills.
Say, be ashamed. Be ashamed. Be ashamed. Throw it away. Keep it low. Keep it low. You were right on the money. You were right on the money. Go back. Same exact money.
He's very paternal about young talent, which is great. He really gives back what he has been given.
Well, people, if you want to be actors, this is the most embarrassing business in the world. It's the most personal business in the world. It's a business where we all walk around naked. We all walk around wide open. We're open wounds. We're just an eyeball, wide open. Dust hurts us. Everything hurts us. And if we're going to be any good, that's the way we got to be.
It's Burt's sensitivity to the realities of life beyond the camera that enables him to relate to his protégés and to his peers.
He's especially sensitive to women, and what's wonderful is that he never makes you do anything that you don't feel comfortable doing.
I don't know if I'm ready for you, Ernest.
The anticipation of a love scene sometimes can, certainly on film, is much sexier than watching the act. It's the same way with the relationship with someone. I think I like all the stages you go through. The face across the crowded room, the smile, the first laugh, the lingering looks, and the first time that you really strike some sort of harmonious chord with each other, and then the first time you actually really reach out and touch somebody's hand or something. I like all that. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool romantic, I guess.
And a big-time star who knows what it means to stick to your own guns.
If I listen to all the experts who said, get out of the business, go be a cop, or whatever it was they told me. No, everybody told me to quit all the way along the line.
But these days, this rancher, teacher, and box office hit only quits when his day's work is done.
That's Skype.
Just in case case you were wondering, Burt's new movie Stick opens on August 17th, and maybe you should go out and see it if he's one of your favorite performers, because I hear that he's going to be taking it easy after that. Coming up next, we're going to introduce you to Back Porch Video, a local version of MTV.
I don't want to upset you, Bessie, but I tried those cookies at the store that are like homemade. And there's one chocolate chip cookie that bears a strong resemblance to yours. Oh? Yours are crispy on the outside, moist and chewy on the inside, and loaded with chocolate chips. So is the one called Grandma's, but yours are still better. Why? Silly, yours are homemade, aren't they?
Grandma's rich and chewy brand chocolate chip cookies. You just can't get closer to homemade than Grandma's.
People magazine asks, what did you think of the Miss America controversy?
I felt sorry for her.
Me too.
But that's what rules are for.
I'd like to hear her side of the story.
This week's People gives you Miss America's side of the scandal with an exclusive interview with Vanessa Williams, uncrowned. Then People talks about Liza Minnelli's brave battle with drugs and alcohol, plus some very proud parents of America's Olympic champions, and much more. So pick up this week's People for yourself, for your family, and meet Miss America, past and present.
Maalox, America's #1 antacid for excess acid and heartburn, plus the #1 reliever of painful gas pressure, are now in new handy roll packs of Maalox Plus tablets. Maalox Plus gives you 1, relief of excess acid and heartburn, and 2, relief of painful gas. That's Maalox Plus tablets for relief of excess acid and heartburn, plus relief of painful gas. Try Maalox Plus with a great Swiss cream flavor. 1-2 acid gas relief, any way you want it.
Husbands are some sports. Now he'll have a big cold and you'll have a big baby.
Poor baby.
My nose. So you get Kleenex soft teak tissues. Soft and like a baby blanket.
Oh, nice.
Of course nice. Soft teak is fluffed. To be baby blanket soft. Even baby can tell.
You're really something.
I know. Baby blanket soft teak tissues. To baby him.
They said it couldn't be written. The book that hit America like a runaway locomotive. It's free. The new catalog from the Consumer Information Center of the U.S. government. With more than 200 fact-filled federal publications listed inside, many of them free. Topics from health to home and car repairs. Write to New Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009.
That's New Catalog, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009. Send for the book.
Don't wait for the movie.
Pensacola and PM Detroit are giving away tickets to the Michael Jackson concert, and you could possibly win a pair. All you have to do is tell us what you do to get a set of tickets, and we'll give you the details about the contest a little bit later on in the show. But right now I have some people with me who are going to tell you what they would do to get a pair of those tickets. Martha.
Well, I drink all the Pepsi Cola in the world.
Hey, that's great for sales. Tony?
And I will climb up on top of the Renaissance building.
Leave little footprints all over it, too,
right?
Huh? Okay, Shenda?
I would jump off my hometown, Queen Falls.
Well, she's going to have to do some traveling for her tickets, but that's what people are saying. We'll give you the details a little later on, so make sure you stay tuned. But right now, we're going to tell you about Back Porch Video. It's a combination of MTV and home movies, and it's really gathered a following.
Again, and we are Back Porch Video going live for you for 3 hours from 10 to 1 in the morning. I'm Mark Parada, and I'll be bringing you all the music, records, videos, and tapes from 10 to 11:30. And Hardcore Teddy here, my director, will be coming in at 11:30 till 1 in the morning. But right now, we're going to get right into our first video.
At first glance, Back Porch Video looks like just another cheap imitation of music television, but it's not. It's a highly innovative show produced by students at Dearborn High School. Like MTV, Back Porch Video plays the latest music videos, but that's where the similarity ends. On this show, you'll see off-the-wall videos, as well as homemade comedy and music tapes. And unlike most local cable programs, Back Porch Video has become a hit, developing a cult-like following among high school students in the Dearborn area. The idea for the show came from Russ Gibb, a communications teacher at Dearborn High.
The youngsters in class were talking about MTV. We were discussing that as a format in television. They told me that they liked it, but there were some things that they would do differently if they were in charge. And one of them was that they wouldn't do a formula television. They would do a wider range, and that they would experiment a little bit more.
Russ gave his students a chance to experiment. He convinced Group W Cable to let his kids broadcast from their studios. They quickly mastered the use of complex equipment, but getting used to doing a live 3-hour show took a little time.
We got some commercial announcements up for you right after I read this request.
It's one of the funniest things I've ever done. Live television, it's a lot different than on tape, because with tape you can do it over. With live, once she said it, that's all she wrote.
When we first started, any little screw up we made, we really worried about it. But now it's more casual. I mean, because if you do screw up, there's nothing you can do about it. It's pretty funny. I think that's what makes the show, you know, what it is.
The response to Back Porch Video has surprised a lot of people. During a show, phones ring off the hook as high school students call in from all over to request songs and leave messages, which are flashed on the screen. Lately, viewers have been sending in material for the show.
Flash dance, oh what a feeling. Go down, moving on, feel the feeling.
Videos, people send their videos, and they make videos, send them in to us, or records, local bands and groups. They also send their material in. We're always happy to play them, new things, and we're a little bit more open to newer stuff. MTV plays more of the bigger bands, and which we also play, but we give the little guy a chance too.
Producing a weekly television show looks like fun, but it's also a lot of hard work. During the week, these youngsters are out selling commercials as well as taping show segments on location. Out in the field, they work just like a big-time TV crew. Well, sometimes.
Wait a minute, where's the camera?
That's what I just came out to try to ask you.
Where is it?
It's at school.
You didn't bring it?
You told me to shut up and sit in the car.
Go get the camera. I can't believe it.
Minor problems aside, these young people have made quite an impression on the staff and Group W Cable.
I expect it to last for about 2 weeks and then just fall apart completely. And the level of professionalism that I've seen from them is pretty astounding.
Creativity is just incredible because they're trying things. They're always experimenting because, again, we don't teach them, you can't do that. We say, well, try it. Try it and see what happens. And many times it fails, but many times it succeeds.
Over here in Wisconsin, there is a cold front moving in, and it meets a high pressure zone down here on the underbelly. Okay, now tomorrow's weather is going to be almost exactly like today's weather, except it'll be a day later. Hey.
Well, we're always learning. I don't think I have it, or I don't think that Ted or the other DJs really think they have it, but we are learning. We're high school students, and it comes more and more.
The popularity of Back Porch Video has made celebrities out of the video jockeys who host the show. Luckily, stardom hasn't gone to their head.
People recognize me in the mall and, point their fingers at me and laugh at me, but, that's all right. So people notice me. It's what I always wanted in life, so.
In the near future, we hope to get some more publicity and get real big and make a whole lot of money.
In a few years, you might be hearing a lot more about these youngsters. 2 of Russ Gibb's students have received full scholarships to study filmmaking at USC, and several of his students have received awards for their video projects. In addition to their personal achievements, the staff of Back Porch Video has made a great contribution to local cable television. They've proved that it can succeed.
Most cable, unfortunately, have not lived up to the expectations in local programming because they've been trying to imitate instead of innovate. Let's get out of this mentality that only they demystify this. Come on, we can all do what you're doing,
sometimes it hurts to
and they can do it too.
These 2 are the graphics.
That's what it should be. This is the people's medium. It's the Vox Pop.
This is Back Porch Video. We'll see you next week at the same time, hopefully.
Those youngsters really put a lot of work into their video, and you can see them every Saturday evening between 9 and 1 o'clock in the morning on Dearborn Cable Channel 31. Coming up next, we're going to meet a real daredevil, a fire diver.
Can turn up where you least expect it, even in your antacid tablet. Looking for an antacid without sodium? Tums is sodium-free, and it also neutralizes 1/3 more stomach acid than the other leading brand. Tums lets you do without the heartburn and without all that sodium. And for liquid strength in a tablet, Tums EX.
You're in Toledo for a job interview, but you left your resume back in Anaheim. This is a job for Zap Mail.
It's a wonderful feeling when you start the day with Yoplait breakfast yogurt.
Falling in love again. Oh, yes, it's true.
Breakfast yogurt's walnuts, wheat grain, real fruits
What am I to do? I can't help it.
are so chewy and substantial they awaken all your senses. Yoplait breakfast yogurt. You can't help falling in love.
In love again. Ooh.
Have a pressing problem or need legal advice? Gateway Counseling Center provides these services and many more. If you need help, Gateway can help you. Call 545-5926 today.
Hello?
Get ready, it's coming.
Oh my goodness! The Blue 2 is coming! It's coming! It's coming!
Channel 2 and Blue Cross Blue Shield are out to help you make the most of life past 55. So call this number and the Blue 2 Health Express will be there with trained volunteers. We'll help you make aging the touch of gold.
If you've seen very many high diving shows, you've probably seen a guy get up on the platform and then set himself on fire and dive into the water. But you've probably never seen a woman do it. Well, right now we're going to change all that for you.
Good, fast, safe show.
We're called the Maxwell's Great American High Diving Team. There are 6 performers. We are all world-class athletes.
Team captain is Silver Spring's own Patty Davis, women's world high diving champ and the holder of the highest dive ever performed by a woman, 113 feet 3 inches. From the 70-foot platform, Patty says the pool below looks about the size of a quarter.
Our pool is only 26 feet in diameter, and it's only 10 feet deep. Now, when you're traveling through the air, you're reaching speeds approximately 55 miles per hour. And to stop in the 10 feet or less is the big challenge. If you went straight down and hit the bottom, you would crush your legs and literally end your diving career.
You just can't resist watching. Even at a rehearsal, park employees stop by to form a small but enthusiastic audience.
Tandem. That's 3 divers in the air and landing in the water at the same time. We're going to land inches apart from each other and try to synchronize it that we hit the water exactly the same time. A tandem dive, 2 divers, Bill and Jeff, performing the forward dive with a half twist. Beautiful and graceful dive. Bill Wade performing the back 1.5 and watch right in the middle for 2.5 twists. Mike Tober with the forward 3.5 somersaults, the most daring and dangerous dive of all.
That's fantastic. Did you see those guys? That's terrific. Yeah, anybody could do that.
I know I couldn't do it. I'm sure you could, right?
Yeah, I can go up there and show them how to do that.
You're going to go up there
Yeah,
and do
that dive ain't nothing.
This I got to see. Go on, partner. He's going to do it.
Well, I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't want it to, so I'll get down from up here.
That's the Axe comic diver, Reggie Ruffin. And when you see Reggie, his wacky team of coaches can't be far behind. You see, the idea is to get you laughing 1 minute and holding your breath the next.
I did the fire dive on a dare, and men had always done the fire dive, and you never saw a woman do it. So that's where the dare came. Patty, a girl's never done it. How about you doing it and be the first? So that's why I did it. I said, sure, I can do that.
Preparation for the fire dive is deceptively simple. Patty wears a wet cotton sweatsuit. Just before she goes up the ladder, she'll don a cape soaked in high-test gasoline.
Now, it could happen when you're up there that you burn through the clothes and burn yourself, which has happened many times. I go when I feel the heat. Or if I'm getting smoke, it's when the smoke can swirl around and hit you. And it's a real high when you get that smoke, so I go when I get the smoke.
When Patty tries to light the cape, the device doesn't work, so one of the divers climbs up with a butane lighter. Obviously, you should never even think about trying this yourself.
What I get out of it, and I think what all of us get out of it, is we get to watch an audience out there with a smile on their face, and we're entertainers, and we're entertaining people, and when we get them to smile, that makes us feel wonderful.
Now that's what I call a really hot act and a hard one to follow. But if you'd like to see Patty perform, all you have to do is take a trip down to the World's Fair. She'll be performing there. Coming up next, the crazy man himself, Bob Sarlott.
I've just placed 2 long-distance calls, one on AT&T, the other on MCI. Listen.
Quite cold, highs in the low to mid-20s. Precipitation probability decreasing to 20%.
Can you tell the difference between AT&T and MCI? Neither can I. That being the case, why don't you call MCI and start saving up to 30, 40, even 50% to any other phone in any other state from coast to coast. That's what I'd do.
Hi.
You're not supposed to talk.
Oh, but I'm Banner. You know the soft touch.
You are soft. Talking to the towel, Joey? No, silly, the toilet paper.
I'm Banner, the soft touch. Go ahead, touch.
You are soft.
And look, I've earned the Good Housekeeping seal.
She's so fluffy.
That's because I'm a soft touch. Go ahead, touch.
Your Dodge dealer's got too much of a good thing.
Dodge Ram 50. You know it's America's lowest price pickup? Yeah, but how about this one? Well, right now I can give you a heck of a deal.
We're not waiting for the end of the year, so we're having a before the end of the year clearance.
Radial special interior. How's that look? That for this truck? This truck.
The before the end of the year clearance.
See your Greater Detroit Dodge dealer for a factory authorized clearance deal now.
Be a part of the heart. Be a part of the heart of Detroit. Do it in the part of the heart. Be a part of the heart of Detroit. Be a part of the heart. Be a part.
Right now, Bob Sarlott has some hints on how you can improve your office etiquette. But I should warn you, if you follow all of his advice, you might get yourself fired. But look at it this way. You can laugh all the way to the unemployment line because he is funny.
Thanks, Janet. That's Janet. She's my secretary. And this, well, this is my boss. They respect me. And why? Well, it's because I'm Bob Sarlott, and I know how to handle myself in the office place.
Americans have become career crazy. Pick up almost any magazine and you'll find an article on how to get ahead, get along, or just get by in the workplace. Throw them all away and listen while I bestow unto you my personal guidelines on office etiquette. First and foremost, show up on time. Promptness says a great deal about the kind of worker you are, and you can bet your bonus that the boss is watching.
Slide!
Hey! Safe. Next, work those phones a little bit. The up-and-coming executive can show his or her comfort and expertise on the phone by using the proper business cliches.
Jerry, bottom line on this deal is that heads are going to roll. And when the going gets tough, the tough put their pants on the same way you do, pal. One shoe at a time. And if that shoe fits, Jerry, you better wear it.
Now it's time to cozy up to the boss. You know, let him know exactly how hard you've been working.
Yeah, you know, that O'Connor deal is really eating me up alive. Heck, I was in here all last weekend. I understand Mary's been putting in a few extra hours also. Nice, hot, steaming cup of coffee for you.
You might be tempted to while away the hours at the coffee pot, chattering about the latest office gossip. Don't.
I understand he got kicked upstairs. Good old Ms. Ross, the corporate VP, wants him a little bit closer at hand. Fill in the blanks, okay?
Is that true?
No. I just made it up. I thought it sounded pretty good. Well, isn't that what you're supposed to do when you're sitting around like this? You have anything you want to add?
Always treat your superiors with the utmost respect.
There are two kinds of people. Those who work for a living and those who don't.
And do not engage in petty office politics.
Sir, I think Jameson has a bad attitude. Pure and simple, sir.
Never behave in a condescending manner with subordinates.
Hey, listen, Barbara, just before lunch, can you stick 200 of these photos in with a quarterly report? And the reason I ask you is that you are just so gosh darn good at these things. You really are. Nice dress, too. But, hey, there's no rush on it. Whenever you get the chance.
Here are those figures you asked for.
Here are those figures you asked for.
Oh, that was fast work. Nice going, Bob.
Thank you, Chief.
Never, ever take credit for something you didn't do.
A lot of help, though, sir. A lot of help. Janet did virtually all of it.
Remember, a champion business person is aggressive.
Look, I either get the extra order of paper clips or I kill you. You decide.
Concerned.
Hey, by the way, how are the wife and kids doing, huh?
And is willing to work long hours to get the job done right.
Working late tonight.
Yes, sir. Again. You see, I say there's two types of people in this world. Those who work for a living, sir, and those who don't.
Good night.
Good night, Janet.
Good night.
You know, sir, I think I got this whole problem in hand.
I think good old Bob is trying to get a raise. And speaking of that contest I told you about earlier, here's what you have to do. Put your name, address, phone number, and what you would do to get a set of tickets to the Michael Jackson concert on a postcard. Send it to us at PM Detroit at the address you see on your screen. Get those postcards in right away. Tomorrow night, we're going to meet the golden boy from the 1976 Olympics, Bruce Jenner, and visit Minaj. That's tomorrow night on PM Detroit. We'll be seeing you then. Bye-bye.
Oh, what people, oh, what faces, oh, what fascinating places, the most interesting things you've ever seen. Keep coming your way, it's the only way.
For the sake of all of us who work with Tom Selleck, a true blue Tiger fan, go get him, Tigers. Please.